Hey, so here's my quick takeaway from the Grammy Awards, which happened last night. Just three quick things, and then I'd like to hear what your takeaways were. Number one, Youngblood won a Grammy for Best Rock Performance, I think it was. And it just seemed like there was a real sort of resurgence and appreciation for rock music. Not to mention, this was a Grammy Award for a live performance. This wasn't like for slick production. He performed a cover of an Ozzy Osbourne song live at a concert that was a tribute to Ozzy with a bunch of other sort of legacy rock musicians. And of course, Youngblood is a new artist. And so there was this sort of embracing, it seemed like, of rock music, of guitars, of live performance, which is really encouraging for someone like me who loves guitar driven rock music and who's actually making a record right now that leans in that direction. And so that was the first thing, was that rock seemed to get some credit that it has been not given for a while, and that's something good, I think. The second thing was the Jelly Roll speech, where he basically preached a very short sermon, and it was really well received. So it seems like there was some embracing of some spirituality and maybe some awakening that's happening. I don't want to get too in the weeds with that, but that was just one of my takeaways. I was like, oh, well, that seems like a moment there. The third thing was the Justin Bieber performance, which is, got a lot of people confused. But my takeaway from that performance was he stood there in this, a pair of silk boxers with just a drum machine and his guitar. He played a little bit of guitar and then looped it and then looped a drum beat. Very simple, like no dancers, no big costumes, no big light show. Just Bieber out there with his guitar, a drum machine, and him singing. And so there was a real focus on just the song, really, and his voice, which I also think is a really good thing. And in a time when a lot of music production is, in my opinion, a little overly bloated, and there's a lot of emphasis put on style over substance, this performance to me seemed to be about substance over style, which I always think is a good thing when it comes to music. Not that style's not important, because I like style too, but it should always, I think, be at least as much about the music and the substance as it is about the style. So that's my takeaways. What are yours? Let me hear you.